How are you all around the world? This is the Bushido channel. An old man who lives in the countryside of Japan, which boasts a history of thousands or even tens of thousands of years. Japan has a spirit of Bushido. There is a samurai spirit. There is Yamato soul. Today's Japanese seem to have forgotten that spirit, but that spirit is alive in the depths of their hearts. It is an eccentric channel that analyzes world-famous paintings with such a Bushido spirit. Thank you. Well, I was away from Leonardo da Vinci about twice. Which picture of Leonardo da Vinci should I pick up this time? This time, we will focus on Isleworth Mona Lisa. Please look forward to it. That being said, I was less interested in this Isleworth Mona Lisa than the Mona Lisa. I was wondering if it was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. However, an unexpected development was waiting. You can see why if you watch it till the end. The astonishing truth emerges. When I see this painting, I remember Leonardo da Vinci's Virgin of the Rocks. To be precise, it reminds me of the relationship between the Louvre version and the London version of Virgin of the Rocks. In my analysis, the London version was an indispensable piece apart from the value of the painting. The London version was studded with tips for analyzing the Louvre version. For example, Archangel Gabriel's right hand, infant's face and cross, and angel's ring. The London version is too descriptive. What if we analyze Isleworth Mona Lisa from that perspective? I thought. I was suddenly motivated. That said, let's start by watching Isleworth Mona Lisa alone. It is clearly drawn compared to Mona Lisa. It is not depicted in the characteristic sfumato of Leonardo da Vinci. It is drawn very clearly. Now, let me tell you the strange part of this picture straightforwardly. Something strange on the left is drawn. It looks vertically symmetrical. It's like a small island in a lake. It looks like it is reflected on the surface of the water. If so, is the orange part water? Orange water? It looks like a desert. Is the background a mountain? Is it a cliff? The background of this painting is strange. What do scholars and art historians think of this part? I think I'm avoiding it. By the way, solving the mystery of this picture itself is not so difficult. But it requires pre-processing. Leonardo da Vinci changes the method of hiding the mystery one after another. But it's okay. It's easy if you solve the mysteries of the four major works: the Last Supper, the Annunciation, Virgin of the Rocks, and the Baptism of Christ. Compared to Mona Lisa, Isleworth Mona Lisa has a poor screen composition. The main cause is the left and right cylinders. This part is only slightly drawn on the Mona Lisa, but it is well drawn on the Isleworth Mona Lisa. My guess is that Mona Lisa and Isleworth Mona Lisa were drawn at the same time. What we show to people is Isleworth Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa was hiding and drawing. The reason is that all the reproductions of painters of the same period clearly have columns. Let's talk about pre-processing. Align the eyes of Mona Lisa and Isleworth Mona Lisa. Then the pillar part disappears. It's trimming. It is a mechanism to solve the mystery with a trimmed picture. This is an application of the mystery of Virgin of the Rocks. I think Leonardo da Vinci used a wooden frame. Now, let's observe this picture again. After all, it is the island in the background that is worrisome. You don't have to decide if it's an island. This is where the spirit of Bushido comes into play. Get rid of the wickedness of your heart. What the hell is this? At first, I disregarded this picture and played like this. I felt like I gave up halfway. Time passed and at one point I had this idea. This is the background. But isn't it far away? I thought it might be a figurine. By the way, I think that the Isleworth Mona Lisa can solve this mystery. If something like an island in the background was a figurine, the background would be a desert or the earth. It doesn't seem to be in the lake. It doesn't seem to make sense if it ends here. If it ends here, it's just that much picture. That raises questions. If my clarification is correct, I think we need to look at the original Mona Lisa in the same way. I looked at the Mona Lisa in the same way I saw the Isleworth Mona Lisa. Then you can see the figurines or decorated columns in Mona Lisa. Please look. This line was a figurine line. If it is a cylinder, there should be the same on the right side. Here is the image. How is it? Perhaps this is the completed state of Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci may have been asking for viewer participation. It's an epoch-making idea. We may be looking at the true Mona Lisa now. In the original picture, it is interesting that the left and right branching roads are hidden by figurines and only on the left side. I'll leave the interpretation to you. By the way, at this rate, the Isleworth Mona Lisa was only used for the analysis of the Mona Lisa. It is the utilization of samurai compassion. Let's overlay the Isleworth Mona Lisa on the Mona Lisa. Doesn't it feel like you have a human look? The horizon in the background of the original Mona Lisa changes to land. Just changing the color will eliminate the discomfort. Human beliefs are amazing. Then, invert this and paste it together to make it 50% transparent. It is the culmination of mystery solving. It looks like Mona Lisa is winking, and when you zoom in, the image appears. What do you guys look like? You understand. A V shape will appear if you use only Mona Lisa, and a cross will appear if you combine it with Mona Lisa from Isleworth. Then you may also believe in the Da Vinci Code. Isleworth Mona Lisa was also an important work. Da Vinci dares to draw poorly, but there is a very important message there. Perhaps we have been cursed by Leonardo. This is to develop science and technology to a certain stage. It is a curse that cannot stop scientific progress until this curse is solved. The curse may have been lifted now. It may be time for humanity to move to a new stage. I hope for world peace. Well then, goodbye.